And okay, sorry. Lost audio. But we got it back now, so. Alright. Guys, do let me know if the audio is too loud on one side or if it's extra tinny. There's quite an echo in this building the way it's shaped, and we're kind of back in a corner, so we're getting audio from two different sources coming through. I'll try and keep it down so it doesn't blow anybody's speakers out. Okay, Harwell got another game over there, so. Oh, we need to get the scoreboard up there. Missed the scoreboard. There we go. Now we're back up there. So it's kind of a long uphill race for Colby here, even though he only has to get 4 games. Those are some tough 4 games against a player like Bill. And just so everyone's aware, this is a rack your own 9-ball event, but the 9 does not count in the bottom 2 corners. So if that 9 had gone, it would be spotted. And the players would resume from there. It counts as a ball down, of course. And Colby has a good opportunity here if he can avoid hitting the 9. He did well, but he kind of did it to nowhere. Now he's in a bad spot. That was a good combination. He's going to have to do something to stay on the 5. He's got to go around. Miss the 6. He does that well enough. He's going to be on the rail, though, which is going to make this a little tough. But I don't think he wanted to draw that ball, but this is okay. He can just float this in and just die down here. Oh, caught a point and or some spin. Kicked him out of there. He's close enough. He should be able to make this. Players do love to hit that shot with inside. And Donkey gets one. While Bill's racking, let's check in on the other match here. Still 3-3. Okay, here we got Kent trying to battle with Mike Snodgrass. Mike's got to play the 2. He has to keep. He's got to keep that 2 ball in mind. Looks like he did that pretty well. And a little too much spin. Uh-oh, and he dropped the... He's having some issues over there. He's having a bad game. We've all had them. I just got out of one. They are all over the place. And that's called pool. So Bill tried to graze the 1 and missed it. And giving Colby here ball in hand. The table looks not bad. I mean, the 2 goes on the side of the corner, the 3's hanging, the 4's on the other side. So the real trick is getting from the 3 to the 4, and then from the 5 to the 6. And he's got to get up and he's got to get around the 8 ball here. And he's done that. Now I think you just draw it straight back. You don't really want to cut this ball and go at the side pocket. There you go. So he's going to be pretty straight on the 5 here. He needs an angle to get back down table. He had the angle. It's not a great angle, but he had it. But the 4 stood up. And so Bill's going to have a good opportunity here to go and clean this rack up. If he can, yeah. So I think from here, just to maybe a little 9 o'clock, just to help him get down there, get by the 9. He's got there. He's on the rail. Shouldn't be a problem. He's worried about hitting the 9 on his way back up, so he looks like he's going to try and draw around it. And he's done that. Good angle on the 7. Let's cut this in and go back and forth. Put the 8 in the side, 9 in the corner. What? Yeah, nobody's chatting on the chat room there. It is open, guys. If it's not, try. Well, I don't really know what to tell you to try, but it should be there. If anybody wants to let me know what you guys think or how things are sounding. If there's an issue with the sound, I can only do a little bit with it, but definitely like to do what I can. Bill takes that game. Well, the 5 ball is obviously the problem in this rack for Bill or Colby. He can't open it up. Off the 3 probably, or if he wanted to shoot the... it's not a bad idea, so if he can get the angle to shoot the 4 into the 9. It looks like the 5 ball is wired. Then you replay in position from the 4 to the 6, which should be alright. He's got a little bit of an issue here. I think he came out a little further than he wanted because he's going to have a hard time holding underneath the 4 for the 3 ball. Oh. He didn't have as much angle as I thought, so. The deceiving camera view. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He played that shot very well. He's going to play the 4 into the 9-5. Very well done. Just to come back. Yep, middle of the table is always a good spot to be. I don't know if it's got the legs. Put a good move on that ball, but that was a lot of spin. Bill does like to cut those balls, and that is the problem with cutting them at a speed that you feel are confident, because if you overcut it, it doesn't have enough speed to bounce off the rail and come back out. If anybody's in the area, why don't you come on down to Kenny's? We're in Barnhart here, just down South 55. Get off at Highway M. Take that to 61, make a right, and we're right there. It's an easy drive. It can be a little far for some folks who are on the north side of St. Louis, but it's worth it. These are some of the best playing bar boxes in town, and they just got a brand new diamond 9-footer with the black diamond rails. So not only is it a diamond, a 9-foot diamond, but it's the really good-looking 9-foot diamond. And of course, that comes with a brand new set of Cyclop balls. It was installed a week ago, so it still has that fun new cloth slide. The cloth, by the way, is Tournament Blue Simonis. Uh-oh, what's there? He got around there pretty well. Colby's a young player. He's been around for a long time. He's kind of one of these guys that just hung out at the pool room an awful lot, learned a lot of tricks. Can be a hell of a shot maker from time to time. Plays a little one hole. You see an attempt at a little one pocket safety there. Just kind of missed the 5 ball, but you snapped the 9. 1
to the 9 to the 3.
5-5 now. Because it's Hill on the other table, I'm going to go ahead and jump over to that one. So it is Hill here. Kent is breaking. And look at this. The 10 ball is hanging. They used the 10 because the 9 went in after the first track. A couple of bonus little collisions helped it in. And now this ball is hanging. It's going to try and... The thing is, if you make the 1, the cue ball comes right back. Yeah, he went for it. Because if you make the 1, the cue ball comes right back at your scratch. I mean, how many times have you all done that? Take a nice thin shot at a ball. Make the thin cut and then scratch in that corner you're standing over. Now, he could possibly try it from here too, but I don't think he's going to. If they had more balls, I wouldn't be at all surprised to see him just take a foul and make the 10 ball and make the guy run out. But there's just... So that's what they decided to do. Mike just said, I'm going to make the 10, might as well grab it because there's no more balls in there, which gives the guy ball in hand. So just pick up the 10 spot. Kent gets ball in hand. And he's forcing him to run the table. And Hill pressure. Let's see what Kent can do here. Some interesting characters out there today. I don't know if you're picking up any of the background chatter, but some very unhappy people walking around right now. Ken played a good slice on the 3 ball. He's got pretty good shape on the 4. If he can stay in line from here, the only trick will be the 7 to the 8. It's going to need an angle, a good angle to probably... It depends on where he gets on the 5 ball, really. He's going relatively straight here. If he can get under the 7, he can just follow it all the way up the table to the 8. He decided to try and come above it, and that might have just been the very thing Mike's been waiting for. This is a tough position here, folks. You guys out there in the chat, what do you do from here?
I don't have a replay.
It was an interesting situation, and we're not really, we can't get involved with it, but something to review later.
Okay, Julia, Chris Collins, table 5.
Oh, hey, we got another good match coming up on the other side, and while this was going on, Bill Harwell took it down, got 2 more games to win the match, and sends Colby out. What we have coming up on the other table will be Julia Gabriel versus Chris Collins. And that will be an 8-6 race. And we'll get that started as soon as they show up at the table. Oh, sorry, she's J-Piece. So Ken played a safe, Mike shot a flyer, and basically now Ken has a shot that he was supposed to have a few innings ago. So this will be an interesting setup here. He's got to put a good stroke on this ball and just hit it confidently, which he did not. He just kind of poked at it, and he's left himself. Oh. Fix it. Add some more text. I'm like, you're on the stream.
You told me not to lose on that. Sorry about your cord.
Yeah. Okay. He tried to cut that ball in, and I guess it hung up. And Mike did a good 3-rail position and came around for the hill ball. Mike stays alive, suffers through a rough storm, but he ends up taking it down. All right, now over here on the other table, the streaming table, we got, whoops, sorry. Yeah, sure. Yeah. So next up on this is going to be our feature match here.